What is up, guys? It is me, nathangames.yt here, and a while ago I made some videos on my channel where I visited level 100 players. I visited 2 of them on 2 separate videos. Both of them were very good, but we saw from those videos that different players can get to level 100 in different ways, and not everybody does the same strategy. So I wanted to do another video where I go visit another level 100 player. And today, this is also a YouTuber, so you probably know him. His name is Biolaw. We're going to go visit his island. Let's send him a key too, and let's just go right to his island. So make sure to leave a like and subscribe if you're excited for this. I'm really excited because I want to see how Biolaw was able to get to level 100 through seeing all his islands. What kind of monsters does he have? What kind of farms does he have? All that good fun stuff. So let's go check it out. Right here, instantly, we're seeing some bigified Talker and bigified Parasona. They're very cool. They both have costumes on. Talker has some cool purple sunglasses, and Parasona has a shirt on thing, and it has a heart on it too. It looks like a seasonal love themed decoration, which is very cool. Over here, we got some Furcorns. That's a very cool thing. I like this little decoration thing with all those little candy dispensing monsters things. That's one of my favorite seasonal decorations in the tower game. I remember when that came out, I loved it immediately. I thought it was really cool. And you also got 3 giant Wubboxes. I think one thing in common with all high-level players is that they apparently like Wubbox a lot, because they all have a lot of Wubboxes, and this is no exception. There's 3 giant Wubboxes in the middle, even a Clubbox skin for Wubbox, which is super cool, by the way. I never really talked about that, but I really like the Clubbox skin for Wubbox. It is amazing. You also have Epic Maw over there, a bunch of cool stuff. A bunch of Epic Gaz, too. Let's just zoom out so we can kind of see everything better in one screen. There's this big sugar bush in the middle, a bunch of monsters, a bunch of single element monsters, things like that. But overall, I honestly wouldn't say that this is a level 100 islands player, and not because it's a bad island, but because what we saw from the other videos of this series were when we were visiting level 100 players, all of them seemed to have insane islands, like dedicated to making coins. Like they were all gazzed, all dipsters, all that. He doesn't have dipsters. He doesn't have a bunch of gas. He has a good amount, but like these people I'm talking about from the previous videos, they had hundreds of them. They were going crazy with it. It was just crazy. And there was that Wubbox guy. He just had so many islands, but it looks like on the Mirror Islands it's a different story, because Biolaw over here has a lot of Parasonas, and that's one of the most coin-effective monsters in the game, along with Gazed as well. Look at that. This is just a great farm. He's probably making most of his coins, which translates to XP, by baking or buying decorations, and that's how he got to level 100. He's probably doing all that on his Mirror Islands, maybe, to keep his natural islands kind of cleaner and have more creativity to them, instead of just a bunch of crazy monsters right on there. But there is some interesting things here too. We have a lot of these MSM Playground decorations. The car minigame one, that was a pretty fun minigame in My Singing Monsters Playground. I really liked that one. But he's also baking. You see, that's one of the key things that we always notice from these level 100 players, is they're always baking. And that's one of the biggest tips in the game for getting XP, for getting food, for getting more coins long term. Baking. Spend your coins on baking, feed your monsters, then spend the coins that you get from feeding your monsters at higher levels on more food, and the cycle continues forever until you're level 100. There's also Ant Brat. He's in a little chicken costume there. Interesting costume, Ant Brat. But let's go check out Coal Island. Is it different from Plant Island, or is it going to be very similar? Let's see. Alright, Strombone Pango. Pretty cool stuff. Oh, once again, 3 giant Wubboxes, a Clubbox, rare Wubbox, and epic Wubbox. I wonder if one day we'll get a rare Wubbox costume. Would you guys like to see that someday? Let me know in the comments down below if you want to see a Wubbox rare costume one day. That would be awesome. But this island doesn't have that many monsters on it. It seems kind of empty. Like, it's not super empty. Like, it's probably filling out most of the beds. But look, there's a lot of open space. We didn't see that with some of these other level 100 players, especially that one. You got to go check out that video. This one guy, he had insane islands. I'll link both the videos in the description. He had Wubboxes all across the island, on every single island, all 10 natural islands, including the Mirror Islands. Very, very cool over there. Speaking of very, very cool, look at that. So it looks like my guess was right here about how on his natural islands he kind of keeps it cleaner. Still does get a lot of coins from there. There still was a lot of good monsters in there. Still giant Wubboxes everywhere. Still a bunch of crazy stuff. But just on his Mirror Islands is where he really has all of the crazy coin farms that just is what you need to become a level 100 player in My Singing Monsters. So now that we kind of know what he has on his natural and Mirror Islands, we're going to go check out some of the other islands. What does he have on Firehaven? Because that does work a little differently than the natural islands. Look at that. Lots of trings. Okay, so it looks like he does have this one as a big coin farm. You know, so many trings there. There's some rare trings. Giant Wubboxes. Biolaw very much likes to bigify the Clubbox and rare Wubbox on every island, apparently, which is very cool. I like Wubbox. He's pretty cool. Clubbox, even cooler. And I'm just really happy to see that he has so many of those. That's very cool. On Fire Oasis, it looks like we have a lot of variety here, which, like I was saying earlier, like I keep saying this, but it's so true. Normally with these level 100 players, there's not that much variety on the islands. It's all talkers, all Polyursonas, all Stewarps, all Magpies, all of those coin-efficient monsters, which is great, but it's nice to see some variety in the islands other than just all of that coin farms. Light Island is very nice. Very cool. So it looks like that's kind of what he's having on his Magical and Fire Islands. Let's go check out something a little different. What does he have on his Ethereal Island? Does he have a big farm for shards, or does he have a bunch of rare monsters and stuff? Ooh. I've never seen somebody with so many Wobboxes on Ethereal Island. That's a very cool island by law. I like your Wobbox farm. I've never seen a Wobbox farm on this island, and that's very cool. You also got the cat wisp thing. Lots of cool monsters, probably making a lot of shards, which also can help because you can buy decorations, which gives XP, which is a good way to get to level 100. Very cool Mythical Island too, lots of bigified monsters, overall very cool. Let's go check out his Celestial Island. I think that'll be the last one that we visit today. Wow, alright, that's incredible. I've never seen somebody with that many awake monsters. He even has the Ascended Scartar. But I think that's going to wrap it up for the video. If you enjoyed, make sure to leave a like and subscribe. And if you watched this far, thank you so much. I'll see you on the next one. Goodbye.